Well, spring hasn't officially arrived. It looks like most of the bad winter weather is now behind us, and that could be a benefit for wildlife. Joining us with the details is Doug Lear from North Dakota Game and Fish. Of course, there is two sides to the story you were telling me, Doug. Pheasants and deer probably happy with the mild winter, but not necessarily for waterfowl or fish.
No, you're absolutely right. And that's kind of the way the wildlife world works, is what can be good for some species, maybe not quite as good for others. And while there's very few people lamenting the lack of snow and moisture in winter, I mean, we're all pretty happy that we're not opening up Sandbag Central and talking about high river levels. But really specifically, like fisheries and fish populations, they like to have fresh water runoff in the spring. It's very beneficial for the spawn, and that's that's kind of what's been really helping our fisheries the last 25 years is the higher water levels. It comes with a cost, but that's a fact of the matter is our fish production, it's still likely going to be good. We've been setting record on top of record on top of record in fishing license sales, and it's been really good for deer. It's been really good for pheasants. Obviously the habitat issue is a big part of it, but for deer and pheasants, the lack of snow and the lack of cold has been a really great benefit. And we're not necessarily out of the woods. I mean, it feels like
we know better.
Well, and you're right, we do. We've lived here, we've grown up here, and we know that we can have nasty weather the backside of March and into April. So there's still some yellow flags, maybe not red flags. So it should be pretty good for pheasants and deer. But ducks, they need water, and they like to have some wet fields in the springtime for nesting. So you look across the board, there's good, there's bad, but no doubt about it, I think for a lot of people, the lack of snow has definitely been something that they've appreciated, Kyle.
And I'm sure, there's so much to do in the outdoors in North Dakota that, okay, maybe the fishing season might be down a little bit, but, pheasants and deer making a comeback. So we'll take the silver lining.
Exactly. We will take the glass half full, Kyle.
All right. Doug Lear, North Dakota Game and Fish, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.